Hi guys, this is Beth Boomer back with you for a walk and talk. Just finished my run, getting a little nicer here in Arizona in October. If you like my channel, please like and share it, and please consider subscribing. I'm still trying to build my list of subscribers. Well, today I had some notes, but I left them at home. And the last time I had notes, I forgot to put my contact in for reading. So I guess I'm not meant to have notes. Oh, there we go. Just 1 second. So, today I'm going to talk about how politics is kind of insinuating itself in every aspect of our lives in places where it really doesn't need to be. And sometimes I hardly notice, but other times I am so irritated at it because it comes in places that you just don't expect it. And it comes in venues that, I really enjoy, but I don't enjoy that political aspect. For instance, I was in a group on Facebook for women who are letting their hair go natural, as in gray or white. Mine obviously white. And it's kind of a supportive group for other women. And so you get on there and you kind of let people know, yeah, I just started, stopped coloring my hair such and such time, and need a little support because I'm not liking it like it is right now. Well, lo and behold, a woman gets on there with a Black Lives Matter mask. Really? First off, a mask isn't needed in this situation, if it's needed in any situation, but definitely not in this situation. And why a mask with that written on it? It's like, I don't really care about that. Don't really want to see it. That's not the purpose of this group. And so thus started a long back and forth about Black Lives Matter. And I don't know where you stand on that. The words are great. The actual organization, history, actions are awful. They don't accomplish anything for the Black people. So there's one instance. Other instances are magazines, and I subscribe to a multitude of magazines. I love to read them. I love to read, period. And in these magazines, there's narrative about we want to support the Black, community. We want to support Black businesses. So we're going to feature Black businesses in this magazine, like makeups and things. And we're going to have Black models, and I'm all for that. But once you start distinguishing between Black and white, as far as I'm concerned, that is racist. That is promoting one group over the other. And in this day and age, I'm sorry, I don't think it needs to be done. I think we need to move forward. This country has moved forward, I think, quite well, as evidenced by many, many professional, successful Black people. I just bought Blackout, the book by Candace Owens. I can't wait to start reading it. And I'm sure she will talk a lot about that. And it's being used, this separation and conflict between Black and whites, to basically bring down the whole country. And you know what? Right now, it looks like it's working with all the fighting and stuff going on. But so anyway, the piece that really, really torqued me off on this whole subject was in my bicycling magazine. I love this magazine. It has all the latest bicycles in it and equipment and stories, about riders. And I love that it is, all inclusive. Although it was complained about there weren't enough blacks represented in this magazine, so they've really, you know, they're really showcasing black writers, people who are, heavier, that don't fit your athlete profile. I'm all about that, love it. But the little part that really torqued me was a paragraph about, so they do 100 different products, and these are the best of these 100. And the bicycle they rated as best was Trek, a certain kind of Trek bicycle. I have Treks. I've always had a Trek bicycle. They're made in Waterloo, Wisconsin, and they're great bicycles. This one, they had to tell or say, but we are very upset with the Trek company. You know why? You know why? Because they're selling these bicycles to police departments. Oh my God, they're weaponizing these bicycles. Are you frickin' kidding me? This was beyond my comprehension. And as you know, I used to be a police officer. I never rode a bike, but on the police department, but I know Cedar Falls Police Department, they do use bicycles, and they're great. It's talk about community policing. You're right out there with the public. Easy to jump off and jump on. Weaponizing bicycles. So they're upset with Trek for continuing to sell these bicycles to police departments. They, thought long and hard whether to make this particular bicycle number one. Well, it was. What the hell? So you would count it out because they deal with police departments? And apparently other police departments have stopped selling, or other bicycle companies have stopped selling to police departments. What is the world coming to? It is beyond me. And like I say, these things are insinuating themselves in areas where you'd never, think about it. And they just kind of, squeeze in under the wire and kind of, they seem so innocuous. Well, no, because people, they just kind of read this and kind of just, they let it go by and let it go by. And before you know it, it's a thing now that you have to be aware of. And it's taking us back 100 years. We've already gone through this, and we've already come out, where I feel anybody has the opportunity to succeed if they work at it and do what's required, such as go to college and those kinds of things. Whether you're black or white, yellow, it doesn't matter. And the best ones rise to the top. The best products rise to the top. If yours doesn't, then you work harder so that it can rise to the top. But it doesn't help anyone to put your product at the top because you're black. No way. It's not right. It's unhelpful. And it's unnecessary in this day and age. This racism that they talk about, it's perpetuated in, college curricula by college professors. Many, and I've known some personally. One that sticks in my mind, I don't even remember his name, but he was friends of a former supervisor of mine who said, and he says this to me, I'm just uncomfortable around police officers. Really? Why? This is a college professor. He hadn't done anything illegal. So it was beyond my comprehension even. And that showed me that, we were from totally different worlds, and I graduated from college, and, I don't know as I remember that aspect of it, other than always thinking the professors kind of lived in their own little kingdom and their own little world and were kind of insulated from the outside and didn't really think like the average person. And so anyway, that's what our world has come to today. And so I am so thankful that we have President Trump. I'm so hopeful that he gets reelected, and he sees it, and many Americans see it. I'd say the silent majority see it. So anyway, I welcome any comments. It doesn't bother me if somebody disagrees with me. I've lost friends on Facebook because they disagree, but I always go back to, right is right and wrong is wrong, and some of these things are just wrong. So anyway, if you like my content, share it. And please subscribe. Consider subscribing. I'd sure appreciate it. And you all take care out there, and I'll talk to you again.